At first I was disappointed, and now I'm just...
This is going to be very entertaining.
How's it going, my dudes and dudettes? Welcome back. My name is Dude Meeps, and today we're going to be talking about some new unreleased Funko Pops that are being spotted, some new Funko Pop restocks, including a Vaulted Pop, and some new Funko Pop leaks. So, let's get into it. Okay, so we have to start with this one, and I just am at a loss for words when I saw this monstrous mistake of a Funko Pop, and we have the first look of Madara with Scythe, the GameStop exclusive Pop Tea Bundle Funko Pop. The more I look at this, the more it looks like someone just threw it in a microwave and cooked it for a good 6 minutes. I don't know what is wrong with it. I mean, my goodness, what did they do in terms of design that just got messed up? I mean, you can take a look at this. It looks off. It doesn't look good. It looks like it's a knockoff, in all honesty. As far as I'm looking at it, there's no particular reason to say it is a knockoff. And usually you don't see knockoffs or fakes come out before a Funko Pop officially comes out. And when you're looking at it, the design just looks really crummy and just not professional. We see that the Scythe is actually curved and bending at the handle. That's not supposed to happen. The Scythe is supposed to be straight as an arrow, and I don't know why they decided to make it curved, because the chain that connects between his chakra fan in one hand and the Scythe in the other, that is curved because it's a chain, it's a loose chain, but for some reason they decided to curve it all the way up to the Scythe handle. I don't know why. And then you look at his face. Oh my goodness, that's not even human. I mean, it looks like his face is drooping as if, like I said, he was thrown in a microwave. And his eye looks like he's some part chameleon. He's looking like the opposite way. There's some really messed up things on here. I wish I could tell you that this is a joke. I honestly do, but there's really nothing to say that it is. I don't believe it's any fake or knockoff of a Funko Pop. That just typically doesn't really happen with fakes coming out first before the legit ones. Now, some people are skeptical with good reason because we do see it has the original GameStop sticker, which it should have the red circle one that it was actually revealed with in the glams, and of course with the newer Pops at GameStop. And then we also don't see the GameStop Pop Tea Bundle box and t-shirt. You would think that they would show that off. We don't really know where the image came from. That is unconfirmed as of now, but that is a little bit weird. But we do know it should be shipping out or hitting street date at least. This is estimated. This is not the official because things can always change. It should be shipping out between July 30th and August 2nd. That's what it was showing on pre-orders if you did pre-order. It was originally set for July 14th and then they just updated it, I think a couple weeks ago apparently. So do expect it to be coming out fairly soon. It could have an earlier release date if things change, but maybe that's why someone got this in their hand already, because maybe somewhere in their part of the country or their store had one available. It is just weird that they don't have the Pop Tea Bundle to show. I'm going to be deeply upset if this is actually how these Madaras are going to come out in the first wave or two, because who knows when Funko could fix this or realize their mistake, and it's going to take time even if they do. I mean, he has a boomerang of a Scythe, a chameleon eyeball that's looking sideways, and then some putty Play-Doh haircut. And let's not forget, Madara reanimated with the Scythe never happened in the actual show or manga. Now, he was alive when he had the Scythe, but when he was reanimated, he never held a Scythe in his hand, so it doesn't make sense. And it's weird that they had reanimation Madara on the original Funko Pop for his character, and this one they only say Madara, but they still show him having the cracks in his face and then the Rinnegan, so it's like they really just someone didn't communicate to them on what the design should have looked like. I feel like the designers are just told something and then they create it without even knowing what they're creating. I know that's a rant, but you guys know that Funko has done this so many times, more than I can count, of screwing up Funko Pop designs and not facing enough backlash to change some of them. Let me know in the comments below your opinions on this. Did you order this Funko Pop and are you still going to want it in your collection? I know I did, and I'm still going to want it in my collection, but it's still upsetting that Funko constantly does this and doesn't face enough backlash. Moving on, we're also starting to see more unreleased Funko Pops, and that's including the whole common wave of Avatar: The Last Airbender. So we have a full out-of-box look of all these new common Funko Pops for this wave, and we do have that picture of the Aang Avatar state. It looks insanely cool. This is the first pop into the newest Pop Super line. It just has amazing detail, one of the most detailed Pops I've seen so far. It's a 6-inch Funko Pop with the actual standard 4-inch Funko Pop inside the whole mold of the elemental state around him. It's really nicely done, and I didn't know, but from the look of it, it looks like he's actually in a sphere, like a plastic ball, with all these elements going around him. And they do have the Target exclusive one that's a glow-in-the-dark that should be coming out, I believe, later in July as well, maybe early August, but It looks insanely cool. Let me know in the comments what you think of this one. But not to mention, even the side box art of this Aang avatar state looks really cool. It's like a trippy tie-dye look. It's kind of like all the elements swirling around. It looks really nice in my opinion, so that's something to look forward to if you guys are inbox collectors as well. And then we do have the common wave of these other pops, including Ty Lee, Zhao, Ozai, and Suki. So let me know in the comments if you guys have picked these up and if you're excited to see them in person. Alright, moving on, we do have some restocks, and we're also going to be talking about a vaulted Funko Pop restock, and not a lot of people are excited about it. And you know what, I may be wrong because some people are excited to see restocks, but this is for the Sasuke with Curse Mark Funko Pop, and do not worry, it was not the convention exclusive one that had the original sticker. It was actually the special edition one that was getting restocked. If I'm not mistaken, it was recently vaulted in March of this year, and the pop only came out in 2019. Now on one side, there are some collectors who are happy to see this because maybe they didn't get the chance to buy this when they first started collecting, and on the other side, there are some collectors who are upset because it's a vaulted pop getting restocked. It kind of defeats the whole purpose of a vaulted Funko Pop. And if you guys are unaware of what a vaulted Funko Pop is, that just means Funko declared through that label vaulted. It means that they're no longer going to reproduce that Funko Pop. It's going to cease production. It will no longer be produced in a factory again. Now they did claim, however, if they ever were to unvault a Funko Pop, it would have to be a different design or box art. But this restock was pretty much the same Funko Pop. Nothing has changed, except they're only restocking it with the special edition overseas sticker that you usually get on Funko Pops that are distributed overseas. But they haven't restocked any of the official convention stickers. That may sound like a lot of mumbo jumbo, but people are kind of upset, and some people are asking, what's the timestamp on these restocked Funko Pops? Is it any production of Funko Pops that were made before the vaulting back in March, or is this new reproduction pieces that happened after the vaulting? Well, I actually have some info on that, and I talked to a retailer who had stock of the special edition Funko Pops of Sasuke Curse Mark, and they showed it had a reproduction date of May 5th of 2021. Now, before you guys go crazy and start saying, oh, Funko restocked a vaulted Funko Pop, blah, 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 let's go torch their business, blah, blah, blah. Hold on for a second. I am upset as much as any other collector out there when it comes to vaulted Funko Pops getting restocked, but we have to kind of think about this just for a second. Just because a Funko Pop was reproduced at a certain time doesn't mean the whole process didn't start months before that official date on the bottom of the box. The whole process of getting approved for a restock can actually take months and months at a time. It could have happened way before March, to be honest, so this could technically be a legitimate restock that happened in terms of processing way before the actual vaulted date. It's hard to kind of prove that, but I'm not entirely sure this is a actual vaulted restock. It could be, and some people are really upset about that, and I would be too if that is what it is. I can't entirely claim that's what's going on, but there's just something to think about when it comes to a process happening before the actual vaulted date. But anyways, we do know that this is only special edition stock, and we haven't seen any convention exclusive of this being restocked. Typically they don't do that unless they have leftover stock hanging around, and we haven't really seen anything like that. So I would just kind of, to keep your guys' mind at ease, this is most likely only going to be special edition stock. That happens a lot of the time, and we don't really see the US exclusive get restocked, and it's normally just a special edition because it helps out newer collectors and let people get a cash in on this when they didn't have the chance in the first place. But do let me know in the comments what you guys think of this. Do you think it's an actual vaulted restock that occurred, and are you upset about it, or do you think it's something that maybe there's a process that happened before the vaulting and it really isn't that big of a deal? On top of that, we did also see restocks at Hot Topic, and that's including the Kakashi Lightning Blade Funko Pop and the Red Hulk one as well. I don't know why, but we've been seeing a lot more Naruto Funko Pops getting restocked lately, and that's also including on the Funko Shop. We saw the Sasuke Funko Pop get restocked as well. So let me know in the comments if you did pick up any of those restocks for that matter. And like I said, that Red Hulk Funko Pop did get a restock too, and that has a glow-in-the-dark chase variant. I know a lot of people just want to like constantly play chase roulette for that because it honestly does have a really nice glow. I'm not a big fan of it in terms of red glows happening because they just take a while to charge, but when it does get a good charge on it, that Red Hulk has a really nice glow. So let me know in the comments if you guys try to play chase roulette for that one. And now we have some Funko Pop leaks to talk about, and when I tell you guys these leaks, do not believe that are 100% confirmed because none of them are. A lot of these things cannot happen or they'll be delayed for a while, so just keep that in mind. Nothing is 100% confirmed, but they do come from some credible sources. And let's first talk about some new Dragon Ball Super Funko Pops. So to start off, we could could be seeing Goku with Scythe, a 10-inch Funko Pop. I think that's going to be really cool because the Scythe kind of looks like it has an energy, glowy aura to it, and I'm sure you Dragon Ball fans are extremely excited to see that because I haven't seen anything like that before of any character having a Scythe in his hand. If I'm not mistaken, I thought I saw somewhere I read that it's the Scythe of Sorrow. I could be wrong, and you Dragon Ball fans are going to want to punch me in the face for saying that, but it does look like that's what it is, and if that is Goku Black, the way he's dressed and everything, I'm extremely excited to see that, even though I'm not a huge Dragon Ball fan. But they're also going to be having that exact pop. It looks like to be a standard 4-inch one as well. We could be seeing another Kale Funko Pop. People weren't happy to see that. I don't know why. People were just saying they don't want to see another Kale Pop. We could be seeing a Sheen Funko Pop as well for Dragon Ball Super, and another Super Saiyan Trunks with sword. I felt like we've seen a lot of Super Saiyan Trunks with sword. I don't know why. Maybe I'm wrong, but I felt like there's a couple out there already. And then this one, a lot of people are excited for. This was one of the highlights of these new Dragon Ball Super Pops, and it's Jiren with power. Now, I know that sounded pretty generic, and like I said, the description of these are not the best of describing what these Dragon Ball Super Pops are, but I imagine that's probably Super Saiyan Jiren. If I'm saying his name right, I'm sorry. I know you guys are probably fuming in the comments if it's wrong. That honestly looks like it could be a cool pop. They don't have any glams, unfortunately, yet, but what I did see is that the earliest we could see is probably December of this year, late December, but most likely early 2022 for these release pops. But moving on from that, we also had a leak, and this is thanks to Pop Freak on Instagram, of a Blacklight Galactus 10-inch Funko Pop with Silver Surfer and a Chase. So that's going to be very interesting, and by the way, it's actually shout out to Mr. Pop on Instagram for the credited info, but this is going to be the first of its kind, a 10-inch Blacklight Funko Pop with a Chase Edition. We've only seen a Chase Edition for a Funko Soda, so this is going to be interesting how it plays out. We don't know the retailer, unfortunately, of where it's going to be an exclusive to. Some people are thinking it's going to be Target, which is likely, or it could be the Funko Shop, or maybe some other store. I'm kind of betting between those two. A lot of people are hoping it's through Target because it's just easier to get chases that way, and yes, you're probably going to have to wait out in line depending on the release date and if people are going to be hyped for it, which most likely they are, but if it's through the Funko Shop, oh my goodness gracious, we're going to have an absolute mess. Also, though, we could be seeing another 10-inch Blacklight Funko Pop, and that's including the Marvel's Hulk. Yeah, we already saw the Blacklight Hulk for the Funko Shop exclusive that has relatively been doing good in terms of value. There's some skepticism on where that value came from in terms of people faking sales, but the point of the matter is some people are excited to see another 10-inch one. Now, this is just a rumor. It's not confirmed, so anything could change, mind you, but we have heard rumor it could be a Target exclusive, so it could be easier to obtain, opposed to it being a Funko Shop exclusive, but that could always change, so don't just count on it always being a Target exclusive just because it said somewhere. It could always change last minute too. Nonetheless, I am excited to see more Blacklight Funko Pops. I kind of hope they distance themselves away from just doing like Marvel and DC and a little bit of Disney. I hope they kind of move into maybe anime. I don't know how easy that is because they probably have to get a lot of licensing approved to do a Blacklight series, which it maybe not makes sense, but then again, I don't think Blacklight makes sense for anything because it's just a weird variant, but it's cool. A lot of people like it. So let me know in the comments down below what line you think should get a Blacklight variant. And for the last couple things, we also did see a restock very recently. Matter of fact, it just happened not too short a couple minutes ago, of the Inuyasha with Kiata Funko Pop, a box lunch exclusive. Some people weren't just happy with that Funko Pop at all because, like we mentioned with the whole Madara situation, apparently for Inuyasha fans, they told me that that never happened in the show of Inuyasha with Kiata. It just never happened, so they weren't happy with the exact design and mold. Funko does that all the time. I don't know what's their problem. I don't know who's giving them info on what designs are supposed to look like, but it just doesn't work out apparently when it comes to anime, or maybe some other pops out there too. But let me know if you guys were able to cash in on that Inuyasha with Kiata Funko Pop. Alright, well that is it for the Funko news. Let me know in the comments how you feel about some of these unreleased Funko Pops. Are you guys excited to see them? And if you did cash in on any of those restocks as well. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. It really does help. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I drop a new video. And go ahead and check out my Instagram page at DudeMeeps because that's where I post a lot of leaks and other info, some cool stuff, so go ahead and check it out. And as I always say, my dudes and dudettes, enjoy what you collect, let other people enjoy what they collect, and remember, always have fun with it. See ya!